Earlier in January, Congress swore in its newest class of freshmen, which included the most racially diverse and most female group of representatives ever elected to the House in its 200-year history. The vast majority of them won as Democrats, giving the party majority control of the House, meaning that for the first time in 2 years, we finally have some semblance of checks and balances. Sure, the White House and Senate, which are primarily made up of old white men, still wield the bulk of power in our government and use it to do messed up stuff like giving a tax cut to the ultra-wealthy and corporations, but we now have fierce women, people with diverse sexual orientations, and people of color fighting for progressive values. For the first time in a while, it feels like it's gonna be all right. Why? House. This new class features its first ever Native American congresswomen, Deb Haaland and Sharice Davids, who is also the first openly LGBT congressperson from Kansas. Native American representation in our government is important, especially when it comes to the most recent government shutdown, which disproportionately affects Native tribes. Many Americans are unaware that these often impoverished tribes rely heavily on funding guaranteed by treaties with the US, which provides safety, social services, and healthcare. Other firsts include the first Muslim congresswomen, Rashida Tlaib, who was born in Detroit to Palestinian immigrants, and Ilan Omar, who is Somali American. Omar, whose bold style and poise evokes the spirit of the ever-fashionable Lisa Turtle, not only lends a voice to Muslim Americans, but also to her fellow refugees. In 1995, Omar came to the US after fleeing the Somali Civil War.
As someone who has seen really what it means to seek asylum at a border, I want to make sure that here in the United States, we understand that there are other countries who take in so many people, and in the United States, we could do better.
And finally, Congress gained its youngest woman ever elected, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who combines the youthful popularity of Kelly Kapowski with the slick dance moves of Elizabeth Berkley. The 29-year-old Spitfire is a vocal advocate of dynamic political, economic, and environmental change, evidenced in her recent 60 Minutes interview with Anderson Cooper.
You're talking about zero carbon emissions, no use of fossil fuels within 12 years?
That is the goal. It's ambitious.
What you are talking about, just big picture, is a radical agenda compared to the way politics is done right now.
Well, I think that it only has ever been radicals that have changed this country.
Do you call yourself a radical?
Yeah, you know, if that's what radical means, call me a radical.
If radical means that corporations and the wealthy will be taxed their fair share, then I'm all for a radical House of Representatives. Maybe, just maybe, everything will be all right. Why? House! Oh, and if you were wondering, Steve King is Screech.